Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information. In this video, we're diving deep into the glittering yet deceptive world of old Hollywood, a time when the studios ruled everything. The stars shine bright, and not everything was as real as it seemed. Behind those picture-perfect weddings and dazzling smiles were some of the most shocking and cleverly orchestrated fake marriages ever arranged. From publicity stunts to secret cover-ups, these unions were designed to protect careers, reputations, and sometimes entire film empires. One of the most famous studio-arranged marriages in Hollywood history was that of Rock Hudson and his secretary, Phyllis Gates. Rock, a heartthrob of the 1950s, was under immense pressure from his studio to hide his homosexuality. The marriage in 1955 was organized by Hudson's agent to stop tabloid rumors. Gates always claimed she believed it was real love, but after their 1958 divorce, Hudson never remarried. This marriage is now one of the most discussed examples of how the Hollywood system forced stars to live double lives. 2. Rudolph Valentino, known as the Latin lover of silent cinema, had a marriage that lasted barely a day. In 1919, Valentino married actress Jean Acker, but she locked him out of their hotel room on their wedding night. The marriage was never consummated, and Acker later admitted she was in love with another woman. Many historians believe the marriage was more about publicity and image than passion, making it one of Hollywood's earliest examples of a sham union. 3. While their marriage produced daughter Liza Minnelli, insiders long whispered that Garland's 1945 marriage to director Vincente Minnelli was less about love and more about image. Minnelli, who is widely believed to be gay, benefited from the appearance of a traditional marriage, while Garland gained stability and social respectability. Their marriage eventually collapsed under the weight of Hollywood pressures and personal demons. 4. Tallulah Bankhead, one of Hollywood's most outspoken and sexually liberated actresses, married actor John Emery in 1937. Their union was short-lived and largely seen as a move to silence gossip about her relationships with both men and women. Bankhead herself later joked that she was bored by marriage and admitted she had no desire to settle down. Their split confirmed what many already suspected: the marriage was more performance than partnership. 5. Barbara Stanwyck and Robert Taylor were one of Hollywood's most glamorous couples, but many insiders described their 1939 marriage as a studio-arranged relationship. MGM wanted to boost both stars' public images and distract from persistent rumors about Taylor's sexuality. They played the part perfectly in public, but led largely separate lives off camera. After their 1951 divorce, both kept silent about the true nature of their marriage, which only fueled speculation. 6. Hollywood's first black leading lady, Dorothy Dandridge, faced relentless pressure to appear respectable in a deeply racist industry. Her 1959 marriage to nightclub owner Jack Dennison was seen as an attempt to stabilize her image after years of scandal and heartbreak. Sadly, Dennison was abusive and exploitative, and the marriage fell apart quickly. Many believe it was arranged by her management more to control her public image than out of genuine affection. 7. Oscar-winning actress Janet Gaynor married famed costume designer Adrian in 1939. Adrian, one of MGM's most talented designers, was rumored to be gay, and their marriage was widely believed to be one of convenience. Gaynor, too, was said to have relationships with women. Despite that, they remained close companions and raised a son together, managing to maintain a strong public image in an era when personal truths had to remain hidden. 8. Garbo and Gilbert were Hollywood's golden couple on screen, and the studio loved the chemistry so much so that MGM allegedly staged an almost wedding for publicity. The event was publicized to make fans believe they were truly in love. Garbo famously left Gilbert waiting at the altar, refusing to marry him at the last minute. Many called it the greatest studio publicity stunt of the silent era. 9. Anthony Perkins, best known for Psycho, was widely rumored to be gay and had relationships with men throughout his career. His 1973 marriage to photographer Barry Berenson shocked many in Hollywood. Though they had 2 sons and appeared happy, several insiders claimed the marriage was more of a protective shield for Perkins' career, which had already suffered from Hollywood's rigid expectations. Perkins lived a complex double life, struggling to balance authenticity and survival. 10. While often remembered as one of Hollywood's great love stories, Clark Gable and Carole Lombard's 1939 marriage was also heavily managed by MGM publicity teams. Gable had been forced to delay the wedding until his divorce from his previous wife was finalized, and the studio used the event to rebuild his rugged, all-American image. Though their marriage was affectionate, many close friends said it was carefully staged in the media for maximum appeal. 11. Marlene Dietrich's marriage to Rudolf Sieber in 1923 lasted her entire life on paper, but they lived apart for decades. Theirs was essentially an open and platonic marriage, designed to give Dietrich stability while she explored her own freedom and affairs with both men and women. Despite the unusual arrangement, they never divorced, maintaining the appearance of respectability while living entirely separate lives. 12. Loretta Young never officially married Clark Gable, but their relationship produced a secret child, actress Judy Lewis, whom Young passed off as an adopted orphan to protect her image. The adoption story was a fabricated cover arranged by her studio, creating a fake narrative that kept her reputation intact. The deception lasted for decades until Lewis discovered the truth as an adult, making it one of the most shocking personal cover-ups in Hollywood history. 13. Charles Laughton and Elsa Lanchester were married for decades, yet many knew it was a partnership rather than a romance. Laughton, one of the finest actors of his generation, was gay, and Lanchester accepted their unconventional arrangement. Their marriage served as a public front, allowing both to maintain their careers in a deeply judgmental industry. Despite the lack of romance, they shared a genuine friendship and mutual respect until his death. 14. Comedian Danny Kaye's marriage to songwriter Sylvia Fine lasted over 40 years, but Hollywood insiders whispered that it was more about convenience and image than love. Kaye was long rumored to have had relationships with men, including a close bond with Laurence Olivier. Fine managed and wrote much of Kaye's material, and together they built a brand that was both profitable and family-friendly, masking the personal complexities behind the act. 15. Montgomery Clift, one of Hollywood's most talented and tortured actors, never officially married, but the studio constantly paired him with female co-stars to silence speculation about his sexuality. Relationships with women like Elizabeth Taylor and Libby Holman were heavily publicized, even though Taylor later admitted they were more like siblings. Clift lived in constant conflict with Hollywood's image machine, choosing truth over the comfort of a fake marriage. Old Hollywood was built on illusion not just in film, but in life itself. Studios controlled everything: the image, the press, even personal relationships. Publicists arranged dates, fake engagements, and, as we've seen, entire marriages to maintain the perfect image of their stars. Homosexuality, infidelity, and scandal were strictly forbidden in public. Stars who didn't conform risked losing their careers, their homes, and their reputations. So, the studio heads and agents became master puppeteers, scripting not only movies but lives. Some stars, like William Haynes and Tallulah Bankhead, rebelled and paid the price. Others, like Rock Hudson or Barbara Stanwyck, played along, keeping their private truths hidden behind a polished smile. These fake marriages weren't just love stories gone wrong. They were survival tactics in an industry that demanded perfection at any cost. So, those were 15 fake marriages from old Hollywood unions that looked perfect on the red carpet, but hid secrets, scandals, and sadness behind the scenes. It's a reminder that the glamour of that era often came at a very human cost. Which of these stories surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love uncovering hidden truths and forgotten stories from the golden age of film, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Hollywood Secrets Information for more fascinating deep dives into the stars, scandals, and secrets of yesteryear. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.